It has been a busy few weeks across the Western Pacific from our forever storm there in Okinawa, causing all sorts of damage and several deaths. From Khanun pushing across Kyushu and off there towards the Korean Peninsula. We even have another storm system in its wake. This is Typhoon Lan, and then wrapping around all the way back down towards the southwest, still seeing heavy rains across parts of the Philippines. I'm meteorologist Robert Speta, back in front of the green screen today after 2 weeks covering these storms from out on the road. By the way, huge thanks for the people who have signed up here just in the last 2 weeks on Patreon, from Rose, Laszlo, Chuck, KP. Thank you very much. Link is down below if you guys want to support this channel and take a look at these fantastic graphics from Metro Weather. Let's talk about what's going on out here today. We have our Typhoon Lan. Just the past 48 hours, this is wrapped up and organized quite significantly. Actually, sea surface temperatures back towards the west thanks to upwelling, rather low around Okinawa, but it is still warm out here near the Ogasawara Islands where our storm system is. Pressure has continued to drop. Wind speeds are picking up now, upwards of 180, nearly 190 kilometers per hour as this pushes off there towards the north and west. I think this pressure is actually a little bit high. This is more so around 960 to 970 hectopascals as this moves off there into that direction. Take a look at this, though. There's our track of Khanun now weakening out over the Korean Peninsula. Then we have Lan continuing to intensify and move off here towards northwest. Kind of in the wake of Khanun here. That's the big thing. It really, that storm and the troughing associated with it, pulling a little bit further west and likely going to see a landfall here over the Kii Peninsula, maybe around Osaka, Nagoya, in between there, as we go ahead into Tuesday over towards Wednesday. As this traverses the Japanese Alps, going to drop all sorts of rainfall. Taking a look ahead, though, the Izu Islands also going to take the brunt of this. I think places like Miyakojima, Nijima, that's all these islands right in here. See these? They're going to get hit first as this pushes off there. Here's the Kii Peninsula as our storm system starts to near. And remember, this is kind of mountainous. So as we go ahead through Monday evening, those winds are going to wrap around, really bring some heavy rainfall there, stretching it back across the Izu Peninsula and Chiba prefecture. Also going to be seeing some of the heavy precip. So starting by Monday afternoon through the evening, if you are here, I got a lot of military that watch these in Yokosuka. You're going to start to see the brunt of it. Uraga, a little bit closer to the coast, probably going to get some worse weather than you. And if you're also into the Sagami-wan, that's places like Kamakura, Zushi. You're a little bit sheltered, but still going to be pretty rough there as this comes on shore. Nagoya really in the right front. They're going to get the worst of that. And then eventually cruising back there. Tokyo still going to be seeing some passing rainfall. Definitely not going to be pleasant few days as we go through Tuesday and the Wednesday. But the worst of it definitely further towards the west. And then moving across the mountains there from Nagano up to Niigata, back into the Tohoku region as we go ahead through midweek and into late week. All right, that's that impacts with that storm. My goodness. I do want to take one moment before we continue to talk about this. To just recognize the track of Khanun. Look at this is a first for me. I've been doing this for 15 years. Much as it just passed Naha, and then it shifted back towards the east, then towards the north. My goodness, just lingering, trying to find that weak spot in the high pressure towards the north, and it took quite some time. That was from Monday to next Monday. That's over a week. Khanun is weakening now, at least over the Korean Peninsula. Central Honshu is going to watch out for Lan this week, though, and we still have the inflow from this storm impacting down there towards the Philippines. I did mention it got some military friends here in Yokosuka, in places like that. Just remember those core warnings. Those are slightly different than the Japan Meteorological Agency warnings. Just some things to keep in mind. All right, looking ahead through your Saturday as we go ahead. You still got some passing showers. Places like Osaka 38, Nagoya at 38. My goodness, so hot. Tokyo at 33 here for the weekend. Maybe some isolated afternoon showers, but a few scattered pockets of rainfall still back there towards the north. All right, just remember before the arrival of this storm, you just want to know those information from your official sources. I'm not an official source. Prepare to evacuate if needed, and check and prepare that emergency ready to go kit. Also be ready for those power outages as well. Just some things to keep in mind for our friends out here across Japan as this storm starts to head off into your direction. Anyways, that's a quick look at what's happening out here today. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, please let me know down in the comment box below. Like I said, I'm back in front of the green screen today. First time in over 2 weeks. I miss you guys here. And I had a blast out here in Japan. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice to be back there. Anyways, if you have any questions or anything like that, of course, let me know. I'll have more updates here coming up over the next few days. As always, thanks for watching. And the number one thing, of course, is stay safe out there.